Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another Premier League watch along. A few more left for this season at least. You can see I'm joined by Gary already. The other guys will be on their way, and I'll put them in the stream as I always do as soon as I hit backstage. And as you can also see, we've got a slightly different look to it, but obviously the team lineups from both teams on the screen. Gary, how do I go with this one? Because I am not a happy bunny myself. But I'll let you have the floor first. So, yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, this is the lineup. Matty Ryan in goal, Bellerin, Louise, Gabriel, Granit Xhaka at left back again, with a left back on the bench, by the way. El Neni, so Partey's been dropped for El Neni. Ceballos, Willian, Odegaard, Martinelli, and our fearless captain, Mr. Aubameyang.
I mean, I tell. I mean, all right. Is this a game to get people's feet wet so that when they play on Thursday, they'll be ready to go? So Aubameyang probably needs to, I think he needs some game time. Erdiger, I don't think what we played last week helped him at all. I think it kind of punished him, and I kind of said that in my 5 video. Yeah, Thursday was just it was terrible, and it didn't help anybody. So I'm surprised that we rested as many as we did, just because I'd rather have the team playing in the structure or formation that they're going to play in on Thursday. Because this game, does it really count? If we played in the structure that we're usually going to play with most of our starters, I would be okay with it, and we rest, maybe some of the younger players, but hopefully a lot of these players will be playing on Thursday and not the other way around. I mean, I think there's like 7 basically in the way that we're structured right now, I think.
Yeah.
I think we only got about 4 players that played in the last one, playing in this one. So I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, Granit, Ceballos, Odegaard. And I think Abiel started, didn't he, on Thursday? All the other players came on at some point.
Okay, yeah. So it'd be nice to know if it would be nice for us to know what he's, kind of understand what he's thinking, but we don't, because we see something different he surprises us every week. I mean, this week, I don't know about you, but I thought we would at least get to see Balogun play, and he's not even on the bench. Aziz, I mean, I know they traveled to Spain, and maybe I guess Aziz played, so I guess I can understand that why he's not playing. But Balogun, I thought, would be there. Willian starting. Okay, Willian starting. Xhaka starting. I mean, just Ceballos starting. Ceballos starting. I mean, they're. He's as I say all the time. He never holds back. He always surprises us, and half the time we are surprised by the result. And most of the time we're surprised by what he actually implements and asks his team to do. So this is one of those where the lineup is a surprise. Can we win with it? We should be able to. Will he have this team ready to play? I hope so. Because he didn't have them ready to play the last time. I don't know what you're expecting. We should win this game regardless of who we put out there. I just thought we were going to put something out there that's going to help us propel us for next week.
Yeah, that's what for the answer. That's exact my thought was being in a situation. Even though we got the away goal, the situation we're in going into that time, we have to go in and go all guns blazing and win that game, full strength, you name it. So I thought, there's a 4-day gap. This is the sort of lineup I would have expected if we got through on Thursday for next Sunday's game against, I think it's Chelsea who got something like that. I was expecting to see a lineup that we're going to see on Thursday, a full strength. So if that's the case, if he's going off that mentality that we're thinking he should have done, maybe that's what he's doing, I'm very concerned for Thursday then, because this lineup itself isn't strong enough to do a job on Thursday. But yeah, but Aubameyang he can sort of get because he does need a bit. He does need some time on the pitch and feel his feet for Thursday because that's going to be. You can't just put him in with no game, no sort of time on the pitch. Basically, we saw on Thursday he came on, he had a chance, but it was straight to goalkeeper really.
Yep.
In response to Joe in the chat, Balogun is in the Premier League squad because he has been on the bench a few times in the turn of the year and all that. And he did come off the bench once, I think. So he's in the Premier League squad. He's just for some reason, even after signing the contract and committing himself, he can't get in the team still.
Yeah,
it's like I don't get why we've got a player that can play left back, more natural playing left back in Cedric Suarez on the bench, and Granit Xhaka, who's not a left back, is playing left back.
Because you know what's gonna happen, right? On Thursday, he's gonna. Well, you know what he's gonna do on Thursday, right?
Yeah,
he's gonna move him up because that's where he should. That's what he should do.
Not only what he should do, he's going to have to do because Ceballos will be suspended for that game. Is it because if Granit is at left back, that means, ladies and gentlemen, El Neni will be alongside Thomas Partey on Thursday. That's the other situation. So the best option is for Granit to be back in that midfield alongside Partey and play Suarez, which would have made more sense for Suarez to play today.
Yeah.
Get him some game time on the pitch, get him fresh and ready. But hey, what do we know? We know nothing about it. Yeah. And then there's no lack on the bench. Why is Eddie on the bench but no Balogun as well? This entire team is completely bizarre. It's thrown everyone off. Why is Willian starting? What has he done to get a start? I want to cry.
Well, and that's why I'm part of it. Part of this lineup should be we're resting Emilsworth Rowe and Saka, right? Those are the only players that would bump Willian to the bench, I think, right? Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so those are only two players that would bump him to the bench. So they're resting those two, which is, I guess, which should be a good thing. I would have rather have played I don't know who. I guess Cedric and you move Xhaka up. Yeah, I mean that's the part that like I said, I think what's going to happen on Thursday. Xhaka's going to move up and play with Partey, having not played in that position for basically 2 or 3 weeks. Will he be rusty? Most likely, yeah, he's going to be rusty. And then, or not only that, but then one of the subs that'll come in will be Cedric and push and move Xhaka up. So he at least finishes off the game in his preferred position, right? It's crazy that we want Xhaka in midfield when in reality we don't want him on the team at all. I mean, this is where we are right now. I mean, come end of the season, we're like, here are your tickets. We'll see you. Have fun wherever you're gonna go. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's we want to look at this lineup and then think about how it's going to help us in the next match.
No, sorry, I was literally just seeing Steve's comment in the chat to put in the screen here. He says, "I'm giving myself concussion right now, but bang my head on a coffee table."
Yes, yeah. Hello everyone in the chat. Welcome to the show. Yeah, you can't. I'm speechless because I'm like, what did he learn from Pep that has him doing some of the things that we're seeing? What has he seen from Wenger that has him doing some of the things that we're seeing? I mean, he's got it down where he doesn't play his best players when he needs them. Like, best players, not best 11, best players, right? Because for me, his best 11 doesn't necessarily fit with his best players. Because his best players should be Saka, for me, Martinelli and all those players, and then you just fill them in where they need to go. Because at any point, I think we would love to see Saka play left back, just so that we can add another attacker on the field, right?
Yeah,
we just it's not because we want to keep him away from the front of the line. It's because we want another attacker on the field. Because our midfield right now is even with Partey is not effective, right?
Yeah.
So we're only going to get that by pushing somebody back and then allowing them to jump forward. I mean, if Bellerin can come up and play basically a 9, which is what I see him do almost. He's almost in the middle of the field when he comes up. If he can do that, then Saka can definitely do that, and then they just rotate behind and protect the goal, right? So that shouldn't be an issue. But what is the intention of this game? Is it to rest? Is he resting all the players he's going to start? Is Luis and Martinelli playing on Thursday? They should be. Right, that should be easy, right? You want your center back pairing to be ready, good to go on. 4 days rest is fine. I mean, 4 days is fine, right? You should be able to rest, get 3 days of rest, and come in and play on the 4th day. No problem, right? We're playing at home, and we're not leaving the country, so we're inside the country right now, so we're not traveling. This is an away game, right? I think, right? It's the away game.
Today's game is away at Newcastle.
Yeah.
So the only travelling we've got to do is a few. Well, it depends if they're driving down or they fly down. It's up to them. They fly. It's an hour, if that, from one place to the other. So they haven't physically got to do anything in that sense. So most of the time they've got plenty of time to actually recoup from this game and go again on Thursday, like you say. Oh dear, but yeah, I was just counting down the days. What's frustrating is we've not seen any of the youngsters play, even on the bench at least.
Yeah, and then he's gonna and then if something crazy happens, we're gonna hear that the summer period was congested with Euros, with this, with that. And then the youngsters come into the new season not having a little taste of Premier League, because there is no reason that Willian needs to play right now, even if you're planning to use him next season. He is a squad player, right? And you're not going to gain anything by playing him. Balogun, you're going to gain a lot by playing him. Aziz, you would gain a lot by playing him, because don't we need to figure out if these players are going to be on the team next season?
Well, exactly. That's another thing. We need to know if they're good enough now already, or do we have to loan them out in the summer? We need to know now. And the only way we can find that out, as like you're about to say, is playing them. But I mean, we've been saying for weeks, the league-wise, the league's been gone for weeks. Let's be honest. Just blood them out in that. Give them a chance in the league. Why not? We've got nothing to lose. 11th in the league, for crying out loud. Give them, and then Europa League, as it is, just go all out in the Europa League. And if in the meantime they do fantastic in the league, they get a chance in the Europa League. But he's not even doing that.
Newsflash: Willock is actually showing that by playing him in whatever formation for whatever team, it'll benefit the player and benefit Arsenal. That Balogun, Aziz, maybe they could benefit from playing, especially in the league.
Exactly. The irony is, we've sent someone out online to get game time, and he's proven it with game time. His form picks up, he scores goals, important goals, he gets into the he makes the runs, this, that, and the other. Does everything you want of him. So why not, instead of fucking loaning them out, find out firsthand there and then why you've got them. And as I said, the league's been gone in terms of the league. It's been done for us. Well, back in November, really, we had a bit of a spout back in mid-December, January, but effectively from February 1st onwards, it should have been blooding in the kids, giving them a chance. Because everyone's going about Balogun before he's under this contract. Officially, it was confirmed he's under contract. Oh, they're not playing him because he's not committed. He's committed now, and he's still not getting the matchday squad.
True.
What else has he got to do? He said
that comment there.
From Joe in the chat saying Ceballos doesn't work with Partey. Ceballos is too far apart from him. Yeah.
Is that actually a problem though?
It's a problem when you see your manager not learn from that mistake and constantly play that pairing together. That's the problem.
Well, the reason why I was asking it that way is because Partey needs space. So, and Ceballos will just bring another defender if he hangs around too close. Because I see that a lot sometimes. Partey will get the ball and somebody else will bring a defender close to him, and next thing you know, he's crowded out. Whereas if they're spaced out wider, he has a lot of because he can get past anybody. I mean, as long as you know, I've seen we've seen him under duress. He easily can get past anybody. So for me, I feel like just get away from him. You know, if you move up the field or come back and help defend in front of the back line if that's the case. But I feel like he needs the space anyways because I like him on the ball. I like him passing forward. When he passes left to right, I don't like it because it never works out. It's never worked out. But going forward, usually and having Erdiger in front of him works really has worked. Not so much in the last match, but that's kind of what I see. So I kind of feel like he needs the space, and I think he gets crowded out, and then he'll lose the ball, and you're like, why is he losing the ball? Because sometimes you bring a defender with you. Now he's got an extra defender he wasn't expecting to be there, and they come out of as far as it looks like they come out of nowhere for him. But yeah, I'm glad he's getting the rest, but I almost feel like he should be playing because I need him to get I mean, he needs the rest. He needs the rest, but he needs to play because that last game was a poor performance from everybody. Unless he needs it because of his health, everybody should be playing, and they should be pulling out the ones that are on the cusp of like, well, you can't go full game, so you're coming out no matter what.
Well, it's like we were saying before. Literally, with Thursday in mind, knowing it's a must-win, play whatever 11 you're planning to go along with on Thursday. Play them today. Get that 11 and obviously your bench sorted for today. Play them. Make 2 tweaks, obviously subs this and the other. When you want to do the subs, obviously before the game ends and all that. And then obviously, but you also get to see if it's good or not. You get a game in advance. You're using today's to see if players need to be dropped for Thursday. If there's somebody else that could come in that's come off the bench and put themselves ahead of that person they've come off for, things like that. He's just going. He's now going to go into Thursday completely blind, and he's just going to play any and everyone he wants, basically. And again, that's massive concerning. By the way, Rangers has just gone full time. They won 4-1 against Celtic in the Old Firm. Jesus, ain't gonna be a good place to be in Glasgow. But I'm flabbergasted. He says lots of Partey should be playing today. And if obviously, because again, best case scenario for Arsenal as a club is do that today. All best players play. All the team who wants to play on Thursday plays today. They then play on Thursday. We get through to the final, and then the team again, like I said, the team we're seeing today, you should be then playing. You can play that on next Sunday's game. Give the players a bit more rest as a reward for going, okay, you know what, you put a double shift in, but we've got through it. As a reward, we get into the final. You've rested, but this is another team that's going to go ahead for the next game. And then obviously see out the last 2-3 games after that, and sort of mentally prepare ourselves again using them 2-3 games left after next Sunday to prepare the players for the trip to Gdańsk in Poland or whatever it is for the final there. If we were to get there, but it comes down to poor management from our manager. Why is there no one on his staff that's saying, by the way, why are you not doing this? And Sky now pissed me off because they're now showing a 4-4 draw from a few years ago. Czech Utd scoring an equaliser in the last second.
But you know what? You put you have Martinelli, Aubameyang, and Erdiger on the field up top. I think that at least those 3 players should get us to where we actually are putting pressure on them, and they're not, and they're threatened by it. I mean, Martinelli with his energy should open things up a little bit. So I feel like, if we are set up correctly and if the approach is what I were expecting, we should be able to attack them. The problem is it's going to have to be over the top, right? It's not going to come through the middle. I mean, so we're going to have an answer for that because we know. Yeah. Hey, Stefan. So Brownies just came in.
Yeah.
AFC Joe Carey, Yahaja Abbas, get Steven. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah,
uh, they-
but also again, we touched on it already. Granit Xhaka playing at left back when we know on Thursday he has to play. He has to because Tobias is suspended. They're not going to overturn that red card, so he's going to have to play in the midfield alongside Thomas Partey or El Nene.
yeah.
So you might. So again, that's another thing. You should have done that to put him back in there because obviously he said he hasn't been in the middle of the midfield for a few games now. Get him back into that role, familiarise himself with this game, and play our left back, one of our left backs, Tierney or Cedric, in left back today.
I mean, unless he's going to go crazy and play Emilsworth Rowe next to Partey, because I believe we've seen that in the West Ham game. So he does. We always say he won't do this because he hasn't ever done it, and he always does it. And he does something we've never seen before with a formation, a lineup, a combination that we hadn't really seen before. So why not get more of your best players on the pitch? I mean, think about how crazy it would be if Saka played left back, Emil Smith-Rowe played partnered with Partey, and you had your strongest front four, right? I guess that wouldn't work now because that would work, right? No, it wouldn't work because we don't have we're missing Lacazette, but so there are options, right? There are options.
Yeah.
But no, is he a player that can just play left back for 5 games in a row, and then come in and then play midfield and not lose anything? I mean,
I doubt it. Players are coming up on my screen, by the way, Arsenal-wise anyway, in their stupid jackets as well. Big up Ray, by the way, from Arsenal fan circles in the chat.
Yeah, right.
Morning. Obviously, it's morning over there. Yeah, I spent the last 7 odd hours over on the Gooners podcast with bloody Mike, who's so it's safe. He'll probably be asleep by now unless he's still alive. But yeah, I woke up. I'm trying to think now. 9:15 this morning to a text from Melvin saying Mike from the Gooners podcast wants you on. I was like, give me 5 minutes. Let me get my coffee. No, he's literally still on. He's still going, and bloody hell, half cut, but he's still going. So it was what when I came off. It was like 8:25 or something like that, 22:08, something like that, in the morning over there.
Wow.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I
thought he was going offline because he said he was traveling. If I recall, right? You said he's in Florida, so
yeah, he's in the hotel room. He's been in the hotel room this week or this morning, evening, whatever. Well, morning for you, daytime for us.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It was bizarre, but it's a laugh. I had a laugh and all that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say anymore.
If you were new to football and you're watching Arsenal this season, you'd be so confused. You'd be so confused. You're like, I'm reading the manual, and I'm looking at what I see, and something just doesn't match. I don't understand. Why do we keep switching every player? And all the top teams in the league, all the top teams in the world, they have basically 9 to 10 players that always play, and then maybe they cycle in and out other players, but really and truly they have an 11 they can always depend on. And at this point in the season, you depend on them. I mean, like the only team that I could see making a significant change that's still playing for something right now is Man City by bringing on Aguero, right? Because if he's healthy enough to play, then that just gives him another threat, right? I mean, look, he looked good playing over the weekend, but that's scary, right? Because we're like one thing when I was listening to the commentary, which I thought was interesting, and I'm like, all right, maybe did Arteta ever hear of this? They've been playing without a striker for 23 games straight, I think they said. And they've lost 3 matches. They've lost 3 matches. They haven't, right? But they play their best players. That's what they said. They play their best players. They don't sit some of their best players just because they want to put somebody in their preferred spot. No. So I don't know about you, but they are circling they're around the circle right now, stretching out, getting ready.
Yeah,
so I don't know if you're.
Well, on my screen, I'm getting a promo thing for obviously Sky's anti-racism campaign.
Okay. Hey there, Russ, who just joins us.
Russ, if you want to join us, join the Madhouse. I've sent you the link over on Twitter. But so yeah, if you want to join the Madhouse and keep us sane somewhat.
All right. So the game is off over here. So I don't know if I'm ahead of you or.
You probably are. Yeah, you are ahead of me. If you've kicked off, then you're ahead of me because I'm still watching this stupid promo crap.
All right, it's a goal kick right now. Oh my gosh. Let's see what happens.
Right, let's come out of this. Close it off. Go back in. Oh, yeah, get the scoreboard up for everyone. There we go. All right. I'm trying to think where's move, go away.
Okay.
Right, just give me that fucking scoreboard and all it. I'm 18 seconds in, 19 seconds.
So. Okay, so I'm well ahead of you then.
Yes, that's a tad. And I've actually, the thing is, I closed the app, completely closed it, re-entered it, and gone back in. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually on my TV downstairs, so I'm always gonna be better than I usually am in terms of timing. So it's too early for me to do this up in my room because then I'll wake up my kids. Because for some reason I have the loudest voice when things need to be quiet, and then when they want me to talk, I'm whispering at them. So look at that! Oh, a nice little movement there, but it was well behind Aubameyang. So okay, let's see. All right. Okay. I mean, this looks like the style of gameplay that we usually have, so it's just surprising that we changed it up for that game. It just makes no sense. Like, Aubameyang is somewhat healthy, Martinelli is healthy. I don't get it. Didn't get it.
No.
Martinelli just put a ball in. Oh, nice. Aubameyang tried to get to it, but it couldn't. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't just shoot from wherever we are. I think Martin was trying to pass it into Aubameyang, but I don't get. Yeah, he's not going to put a header on it, and he doesn't hold up the ball. So put it on goal and make the goalkeeper make a save. That's the other part to Arsenal that I guess I'm not liking is you look at some of these other teams, they always shoot. They always shoot. Doesn't matter where they are. They shoot when it's presented to them. For us, we're always looking to pass first. And when you get into the box, I mean, come on, we got to shoot. You look at our stats and we don't get that many shots. It's not because the defense stops us a lot of times, because we don't even take them when they come. I mean, this is an easy game. I started watching. Well, no, it's an easy game. You got to put the ball in the goal, right? I mean, the only way you do that is if you push the ball over to where the goal is. I don't know.
Yeah, keep trying to tell that one. I don't think he's got the memo on that.
I mean, his players should be looking to score at all times. I mean, no matter who they are. I mean, yeah. And that's the one thing I do like about Gabriel. He will just take the ball up the field because guess what? If the opponents give him the space, he'll just take it. Why not? And there's Bellerin right in the middle, and Gabriel Chase to take a long shot. I don't prescribe that. I mean,
after just saying take a shot, basically.
Well,
Have a
no,
shot, other teams have a
but
shot against
he
us.
was probably about 10 feet off the box. I mean, that's not. I'm not expecting him to take that shot. I want my strikers and my wings and my nines all doing that, right? But I don't need my defender to do that. So yeah, I guess some players can get the green light. All right. So should I be holding back on any of my commentary?
No, go ahead. It's fine.
Okay. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
It gets granite.
No. Who is our most famous scorer from distance?
Oh.
Whenever he shoots from distance, we are like
Mohammed. Mohammed, bloody hell. What's going on? He scored in Europe. It's just like European night. What's going on?
Yeah. This is splendid.
Super.
Wow.
No. And we all know what this means, boys and girls. In a minute. Oh dear. Melvin's late. Obviously, he's doing something. That was poor goalkeeper, but good goal. Yeah, I'm taking that. Fuck it.
Well, you know what? But he put the shot on goal.
Yeah.
Guess
exactly.
what? It might go in.
I mean, God forbid have a shot. But are we ready?
Yes.
Yay!
Oh, you gotta love the Melvin. You gotta love it. You gotta love the Melvin. Oh man.
And a bit of Joe as well.
Joe, you got some food. You got some food on your chest, mate. Maybe.
Yeah. Hey.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the replay. Goalkeeper got a hand to that as well. He got a good hand. Put his hand. I don't know. Yeah.
I think there was a lot of traffic in front of him, so he got a late viewing of that shot coming through, which is good because that means we've got players in the box in front of him, right? We had at least 3 players in the box in front of him, and the Bellerin's cross into the middle was nice. I don't know why he doesn't just put that, put a little bit more power on that cross. I'm being picky, yes. I just, yeah.
No, we've got a few comments in the chat. I'll put up on the screen in a sec. We've got Revenite in the chat saying, ask the midfielders that shoot. There's a surprise emoji face on there. Russ in the chat saying, William Copter is coming.
Well, Russ, he's going to send that video to us, I guess, right, Russ? Because and Bellerin kind of gives them allows a cross through. Imagine that.
I mean, God forbid.
Yeah, that's the one thing I do like about the Luiz Gabriel combos. They actually want to push the ball forward, even if that means they might have to dribble. Because guess what? Most footballers can dribble, all right? And if the other team gives them an opportunity to dribble up, they will take it. Oh, Martinelli. Oh, almost.
Yeah, Cheddar, that goal was his first Premier League goal. For Arsenal, up till then, he'd only scored in European competition for Arsenal.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh, my days.
But like they said, he actually shoots. I mean,
yeah.
Ceballos, does he shoot? No. Does Partey? Should Partey ever be allowed to shoot? Not right now. Martin. It was that Xhaka.
Well, what is it? When we got El Nene, that was what he was famous for doing. We brought him from Basel for $5 million. that he basically he would have a shot from outside the box. He started, obviously when he first came, he was doing that, and I think he must have got berated by Wenger or someone at the club for doing it, because he suddenly saw him stop doing it. But since he's come back, obviously this season, I think he's been allowed to do it because of whatever the philosophy is of Arteta. Arteta's basically said, "Yeah, have a shot. If you see the spot, have it."
Well, that's the thing. Why doesn't the rest of
them
the midfield, the strikers, all of them have that same mentality that if they give you a shot, you take it. Worst case scenario is that they have to defend it, but it might go in. It might go in. Oh, nice little. Oh, you got to shoot that. Come on, another. That was terrible, Bellerin. What in the world was that? I thought Partey's shot shooting was bad. Bellerin, I don't know. He was on the left side of the field, and that ball ended up going well right of the goal. And he just volleyed that, right? Yep. Oh, nice volley. So that's the other part to it. Why do we have to wait for the defense to get set? Just shoot right? You trap the ball, the defense gets set. If you just take it in the air, you take it on the ground as it's one time, guess what? They're not going to be able to prepare for it. I mean, I don't understand why we're so nice about giving teams time to set up. All right, Arsenal. Let's keep attacking these guys.
Checking something. Yeah, I'm just checking something quickly because Arsenal ladies are playing today, aren't they? So
yeah, they're up 1-0. I got it on my phone here.
Oh, that's cool.
They're up. It started. Was it 50? They're in the 51st minute. They're up 1-0 on Everton. I know they need to win this, so we need another goal, right? So. So Gabriel, I think, just gave up a silly free kick, I think. That is part of his game that needs to be worked on. It's okay if they push the ball backwards, but you don't need to give him free kicks.
Yeah, Stefan and chat saying Chelsea's women are beating Bayern ladies 3-2 in obviously their version of the Champions League. Is that a one-off game or is that over 2 legs? Because if that's a 2-legged affair, that's a fucking nice score already.
All right, here we go. Bellerin up the right-hand side. Get up there, Willian.
Asking Willian to attack.
Oh yeah. No, this has got to be our center back pairing. I don't want to. No, there's no way, right? There's no way you're going to play Luiz and Gabriel today and not play them on Thursday. All right. What team?
Exactly.
What team in a European semifinals will have 2 different center back pairings? How do you see that? Put that ball on frame. That's your job. I mean, it was a really nice. Gets to the goal line. Is that Gabriel? Crosses it in, and Aubameyang just doesn't get his feet right and kicks it. Basically, needed a
Oh dear. Almost 2-0 then.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the ball, I'll admit, in the first 12 minutes. You'd expect us to be honest, but at the same time, the way we've been playing.
Yeah. No, see, Gabriel, that's his problem. So another free kick he's given up. Not this one's further away from goal, but at some point you just need to crowd them out and have them push the ball back and then get back in that place. So that's the other thing. Also, now when you've got Aubameyang or you got Martinelli up top or Lacazette, they will be present, right? In terms of the back line knows they're there, goalkeeper knows they're there. And it's not just, you can have all the space you want. So was that deflected? Nope. Okay, good. That was just a terrible kick. Stefan doesn't care what color shirt they wear, huh?
Yeah, don't get Stefan started. Bloody hell. Yeah, Sentiment FC's in the chat as well, saying late morning, Ryan and Gary. Yeah.
What's that? Oh, yes.
Yeah, comment in the chat.
Yeah, there. Why not? I haven't seen him in a while. I always see him off and on lately. How you doing, sir? All right.
Oh, goodness. Okay, but why is it Birmingham so deep?
Oh, I don't know where that was going, Willian. It was a tempting ball, but it was well behind Aubameyang, and we didn't have anybody else coming. So, so you're a minute behind me, is that right? I'm at 16:05 right now.
I'm 50 seconds behind you. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they're looking at the protests in Manchester.
Oh, we may not play Liverpool later on, don't they? Yeah, Man United fans are obviously doing their protest today.
They're actually on the field. I don't know if that was actually. They're showing fans on a field. I'm assuming it's Manchester fans on a field.
Okay.
Okay, it's a field. I'm assuming it's the home field, but
I think Man United at home, aren't they today?
yeah.
So they're probably down the road from where. Yeah.
No, it's they're and now they're just smashing up the place. Oh, that guy's getting arrested. He just grabbed a camera stand and just threw it. That guy.
Fucking idiot.
He's on video. Smart.
At least when we do it peacefully. We don't cause any trouble when we did it.
Yeah. Not that, but like I said, they're on the field. This can't. If your team is playing, why are you on the field? Come on, this is what I mean. Like, you know, it's you're gonna protest, right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
These actions take away, and now kids climbing on the goalpost.
What is it in Old Trafford itself?
I believe, yeah.
How the hell did they get in?
I don't know, but you can see them all over There's a kid on the goalpost on the goal. Oh, he just fell down. Oh, I hope he's all right. Idiot. He shouldn't be up there. Oh, he's running, so he must be okay. He's smiling. Like they're trespassing and they're on video. I mean,
yeah,
this is trespassing. You're not allowed in the stadium unless they let you in with a ticket.
There's that, and the fact of from what I see at the Emirates, it's illegal to be on the pitch unless you've been obviously invited onto. They haven't even been invited onto the pitch. So they broke in somehow, and then they're causing actual damage to the stadium.
Yeah, and I'm watching that, and Arsenal almost got scored on. Oh my God!
Yeah, Jonathan and Steve in the chat said Matt Vans just made an amazing. Oh yeah, what a save!
Yeah, it was really good. I saw the replay of that. They're stealing parts of the. Oh, the guy's got a corner flag or whatever. I don't know what that is.
Because as you said, it's taken. Them doing what they're doing is actually taken away from actually the whole point of their protest in the first place. I'm
And those
assuming
guys are-
against Glazers again. Obviously,
And you know what?
no,
They're probably not United fans because they got green.
Can't
I
be.
see yellow and green scarves.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
yeah,
know
that's an old Man United thing from years
Oh,
back.
Oh, it is? Okay. I'm not. All right. You gotta. Hello there, Russ.
Russ has joined us just in time for the protest. And all kicking for Old Trafford.
So United doesn't know how to do protests. They do it on. They do it on the pitch before the match.
And called absolute carnage, apparently. Whereas we do it, we
Yeah,
turn
well,
up, do it peacefully, and don't
that guy's
cause
going to
carnage.
jail, right? He grabbed a camera stand and threw it. I mean, that
they're all going to get nicked because they've broken into a stadium for start off, and on property they shouldn't be on, basically.
Yeah. Xhaka just gave his is putting in some hard fouls, which is interesting because he puts in hard fouls, but the man gets touched and falls down like he broke his leg. I mean, it's gotta go both ways for me. Now they're robbing a place.
Yeah, oh fucking hell! I'm going to say nothing because I'll get in trouble myself. But the other night saying, the Glazer outs, the green and yellow scarf things are symbolise that their Glazer out. They're totally against them and all that malarkey. They'll get fined for property damage as well. Interest, yeah. And if they've got a criminal record anyway, they'll get sent. They'll not only get fined, they'll be actually put away on it. They'll get given a sentence for X amount of months or whatever.
What's interesting is all they have to do is this basically have them cordoned off going as they're coming out of the stadium. Should be easy. I don't think that all the gates are open anyways, right? So there's only going to be a couple of ways to get in and out of that place right now since it's locked down. I mean, it's basically, can I see your ID? If not, just wait right here. I'll have a police officer take you downtown. I don't know what they call it over there. I don't remember that from when I was little. What they call it.
Mr. Gist.
Can we go back to the game? Because I'm getting distracted with the protest.
That's how you feeling with this?
Not too bad. So I'm going to be dipping in and out because it's absolute chaos around here at the moment. So
sounds about right.
Yeah, don't worry. So yeah, I'll be sort of in and out. So
yeah, no, I just trying to know. But your favourite man scored at us, Mr. Mohammed, has scored.
Well, Willian's on the pitch as well. So
oh, you expect him to score too?
Well, you never know, do you? Newcastle's certainly missing Willa, can't they?
Well, they'd only like to bring him on late in the game, though, right?
That's true. Yeah, you're right. But they don't have him as an option today, do they? So
no.
Yeah. Well, is it Maximus? He seems to be a terror right now for us, and Xhaka is destined to get a yellow soon. If not, he is doing his usual thing.
Chelsea's women have reached the Champions League final after beating Bayern Munich 5-3 on aggregate, apparently.
That's good.
According to Sky. Good for them.
How did Arsenal women's get on? Because they need to get in the Champions League for next season, don't they?
Yeah, it's 1-0 Arsenal, 62nd minute.
Yeah, we've still got a game in hand, haven't we?
Oh, is that right? Well, I think
if
we
win today, we're in it. I think that secures it. I think.
Pretty much, yeah. Because
Aubameyang's just not.
No, we played the game in hand during the week, so yeah, literally, it does. If we win today, it does pretty much secure it all but a major meltdown, basically.
Well, at least they're doing something right. Their coach is leaving at the end of the season, though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, so he's because obviously everything that's happened in the pandemic and all that hasn't been able to see his family.
Oh, okay.
In this past year and all that, and obviously that's what's driving him to obviously call it a day. Otherwise, basically saying if it weren't for this pandemic and obviously not being able to travel to see his family, he wouldn't be going anywhere.
Well, he's done well considering the amount of money that Chelsea, City, and all the others have got. He's done really well.
No, exactly.
And I think that's what I think. I thought also, in addition to the family situation, I thought also that was another reason why it's like all this extra stress with less, support.
Yeah.
And is that Xhaka who just gave the
That
ball
was
up
Xhaka,
again?
yeah.
Can we go back to the game? I don't want to see this anymore. It's
Well, at
distracting
least
me.
Newcastle just giving it away, so
The thing is, Gary, you're getting shown over in the States. We're not getting shown that.
Yeah, you can just see there's fans all over. I mean, luckily United doesn't need this game much, right? This game doesn't really matter if they were to lose it.
Or if they lose, Man City win the league. That's it. That's the only thing keep them going.
That's not gonna they're not they're not gonna win out, and the City's not gonna lose enough games.
I know that.
Yeah, that guy throwing the camera tripod. He's got to be. I'm surprised the usher didn't go, dude. Just sit right there. Handcuff yourself. You're an idiot.
it's good to have David Luiz back anyway.
Yes. Well, I see Gabriel and Luis, that pairing is really nice because they actually want to move the ball forward. I like the ball in midfield with my defenders playing with the ball a little bit more than how we do it with them not.
Yeah. Gary, you're in charge.
I'm in charge, what?
Ryan just went, I just said you were in charge.
No, you guys don't listen to me.
You're not a very good prison guard, Gary. That's the problem.
I am not. It's like Gary's in charge today. All right, party.
So Ryan's channel gets shut down.
Oh dear! Again, I'll be if that's the case. I'd appeal because then there's other people, as we know, have
extenuating circumstances.
Yes, basically, and have kids on their channels, but that's okay apparently.
Yeah,
that's racist, but that's okay apparently.
Yeah, it's weird that they don't have that. You guys don't see what's going on inside of this.
You would have
inside of Old Trafford. I mean, they got to clean up the field now. There's all this, rubbish and stuff out there, and they probably have to find a couple of, corner flags. I mean, a new camera tripod. I mean,
Oh dear. But did they clear them all out now? Have they?
Yeah, they're all out of there now.
Okay, not many turned up then.
When it was, yeah. Well, I don't think as much as they had for ours, but there seemed like to be a lot of people walking around the stadium. So,
Oh dear. Yeah, Stefan is saying he's on Sky News here in the UK, but yeah, I'm obviously watching the game of Sky Sports. So, but yeah, either way, you would have thought either way in the corner. Oh, by the way, breaking news: Old Trafford's been broken into by idiots. This is what's happening.
Off you go. For God's sake. It's awful pass.
Why not? It's also saying NBC, ESPN must have special rights to the cameras.
How did he not get that ball to Martinelli? Come on.
Awful pass, wasn't it?
Erdiger, come on. You can do a lot better than that. Cross it. What is he waiting for? Why does Bellerin wait so long to put that cross in?
Great shot, Xhaka.
Why is he ready to shoot it the first time? Do you see where he traps it? Just shoot the pass comes in. He's not. Why can't our players be ready to shoot one time? Is that not something you guys learn in English football?
No, we don't do one-touch football.
I'm just okay. Maybe it's something I've seen in other leagues in other countries.
Go on, William. Just kick it straight at the linesman. That's what I would do.
I thought you said
in the way, mate. You're in the way.
Yeah, I thought you said I could go.
Yeah, smash. Just wait until he turns round. Oh, come on. El Neni again. Almost. What a header.
Wow, that was nice. He needs to get a hat trick.
David Luiz should have got his nut on that. It probably would have gone in.
Shoot it! Come on! Why doesn't he just shoot it the first time? Does he have to put it on his left foot? Is he right-footed or left-footed, Martinelli?
I think he's left. I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's probably why we don't play him. You can't have too many left-footed players in the starting lineup one time.
Did you see that tweet yesterday, Russ? Literally, Man City basically played 2 left-footed centre backs, and then someone came out and one of our Arsenal fans came out and said, "The world didn't break down. It didn't dissolve into madness."
Yeah, the internet didn't.
Why didn't he just put a
That's
decent
foul
cross then? Why can't we put in like good crosses? Oh, come on! Are you serious? You didn't see that?
Ref didn't give anything.
No, he
even a
did. He put
warning.
his hand up. He put his arm. Oh, is that a warning?
No.
Come
No,
on.
he's giving him a card now, I think. Yeah.
I think he gave advantage. He stuck his arm out. Hey, tell me this: Ceballos isn't coming back, right? That's given.
I don't
right?
know why we're playing him.
That's
I wouldn't
confirmed,
play him at all. Basically, you've just said that you're not good enough. Basically, that's what he said. So why are we even picking him?
And he can't play in the most important game, and he would have played in it if he didn't get the red, right? Based on the fact that he started the second leg, or is
I
that?
don't know. We've got a superstar El Neni now, haven't we? But I think the issue is El Neni's having a good game today, which is causing a problem because Xhaka will be playing left back on Thursday, I would imagine. El Neni needs to have a shocker. That's what he needs to do. He needs to get sent off or something.
But I mean, who else is? Oh, you want Cedric as left back is what you want.
I would rather have Xhaka in midfield, to be honest. That would be my preference.
It's crazy because I don't even want him on the pitch.
You've got an agenda against him, I think.
If that's what you want to call it.
But the league have an agenda against us.
Yeah, did you see that? That's a 7 points, is it, that we've been overturned or something? Yeah. No agenda.
No, I think it's absolutely fine. What are you talking about?
Although 7 points in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot. It wouldn't get us much further up the table, but
You mean like into 6th place or something like that?
But the thing is, though, it's those points you drop. It's the momentum that those games could carry if you actually did win them or get a draw or something. It's like people today have been saying that this game means nothing. I think it means a hell of a lot, really, because if we lose this game, there's absolutely no momentum, nothing to carry into the game on Thursday, which we were rubbish last week. So I think this game's very important in the grand scheme of things.
Come on, shoot it! Why doesn't he shoot it? What is all of this? Just take the shot, Martinelli. Come on, just take the shot. I don't understand.
That's why Arteta doesn't like him.
He just take the shot. He makes the defender miss. What does he have in front of him? Nothing. Take the shot. And then he's going to pass it back to who is that?
Guess who's at Old Trafford on the pitch?
Jim White.
Nope. One of our very own who's been on here before. Souls. Gunnar Souls is there. He's uploaded footage of him on the pitch as it's all kicking off.
Yeah. But but Russ, I do agree with you. I think Arsenal needs to try to win every game, not because they can, because not every team can win every game. But like you said, you need to come into every game basically on a
you
knowing
need
what to do.
Don't you? Confidence. You want momentum. You go, we won our last game, right? Let's go again. You know, we've lost too many games this season, and that's why we're just so stop start. And obviously, as I said, people said that this game means nothing. It means something to the players. I'm sure it does.
They're not going to go out there. They don't want to lose.
No.
Why they don't want to? And also, like you said, it breeds
confidence, momentum, anything.
Well, yeah. It does. You lose once, and then you lose again, and you lose again. Next thing you know, you just, like you said, you don't have the confidence to win. And we also need to build on everything we do. Every player that goes out there, the 11 that are out there, some of them are going to play on Thursday. They can't look at this game and go, you know what?
Yeah.
And you can't build on nothing. Like Saka and Milford Road need to rest. So I get that.
Oh.
But Aubameyang needs to score today because we need him to score next week. And why do we always run away from the pass? Why don't we just attack the ball when it comes through? I feel like we're always waiting for the ball to get to us instead of just going to get it sometimes. Maybe I'm asking too much, but I feel like that happens too often. Get on side, Aubameyang.
Newcastle don't look very good at all, do they? Really? I mean, they've picked up in the past couple of weeks, haven't they? But they don't look very good.
What team we played that actually looked good? Everton looked terrible when we played them. They got lucky.
But at least, but they would still have more shots than we did. They were still always sort of on the front foot. Newcastle don't have any of that, from what I'm seeing.
John,
you could tell Everton had good players on the pitch. But Newcastle don't.
But also, with Newcastle, they've got something to fight for now because they're 9 points clear after there's 3 games left. Is it 3 or 4 games?
Yeah, they're not going to go down, are they?
Yeah, it'll take for them to lose all their games basically, and for them to now suddenly win their games.
Luis again.
For that to happen now. So Fulham and West Brom could be effectively relegated by this time next week.
Yeah.
We just got to keep this going. This is got to keep this going. I mean, that was for Aubameyang, right? Boy.
David Luiz is winning everything in the air.
You know what? And that's what he did in the Leicester City game, right? Everything in the air, it was him.
Man, people slate him and slate him and slate him. I've never got it.
It's because of the silly plays that he makes, right?
Yeah, but that's one in every how many games. I know they are catastrophes when it happens, but he's been solid. He's not going to be remembered as an Arsenal great by any means, but he's solid. I like David Luiz. I've never had an issue with him really.
Yeah, when after he got that red last season and he was talking in the locker room, you could just tell. You know what? I like him. He'll be out for a couple of games, but I like him.
You just have to look at his trophy cabinet to see what a good player he is.
Yeah. Well, I think the way we used him, the man management is the reason why he gets those reds. Because sometimes he just he wasn't supposed to play in the Man City game, right? He kind of got right. He wasn't going to start. I mean, I think right. He wasn't going to start in that game. Yeah, he wasn't going to start in that game, and then he was forced into it, and probably mentally not ready to play, and that we paid for it. Got unlucky against Wolves, even though it's on him to know where you're at. The little too strong for Bellerin. The Bellerin would pace would have got that one. We need to score again.
Move on from Bellerin in the summer, I think.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he's all back out the door. Apparently, what we're being told, anyway.
Oof, a little too strong for.
Oh dear. So, who's gonna be listening, waiting out for?
How can you not get the ball? Are you serious?
That's all right. We got it back. Oh.
All right.
I was just going to say who's going to be listening out for Henry tomorrow? Because he's here in the UK. He's going to be on Sky tomorrow as a pundit for Monday Night Football, and with all this obviously news about him being part of this consortium for the takeover, he's going to be asked the questions, surely. And we might get some actual answers of why that, if it is true, and if so, why.
But the thing is, there has to be some sort of substance to it, because Daniel Ek's been aligning himself with Vieira, Henry, and all these people. They would have come out by now and said, "Oh no, hang on, this isn't true or anything." So there must be some legs in it.
I hope so, because I can't do enough. The quicker we get Stan and his son out of this club, the better.
I've never really had an issue with Josh Kroenke. It's Stan more that I have an issue with.
No matter what they say, Stan has a lot of input into what's going on. and the directives coming down.
Yeah, Josh can
or
only do
across-
what his
yeah.
dad says, basically.
Yeah,
Josh is a mouthpiece basically for his dad.
He can't think for himself. He can't say, "Oh, hang on, I want to do this and this and this with Arsenal," because the directives comes from his dad, which is absolutely fine. But his dad is how old? 70 odd.
yeah, like 74, I think.
Exactly. I mean, you think at that age, you'd be like, "Oh, I want to retire now. I want to take a step back," you know.
Well, that's why he can offload this to his son, right? Because he doesn't. He doesn't. I mean, here are your rules to how to run Arsenal, and then stick to that.
badly.
You know, it's like Arteta. He writes everything down in pen, never changes it, even if it's not working. You know.
Hang on, whoa! Doing.
By the way, Cheddar's your late to the show we known about for the last 20 minutes.
That's got to be a hand. He just pushed him over, right? He's like,
finger on pulse.
He's smiling, but I would.
Oh, come on. Newcastle just got their flip flops on, haven't they? They ain't not bothered at all.
Yeah,
Come on,
because
Martinelli.
because they know they're putting that safe now, aren't they? That's why they're sort of foot off the gas.
But we need to punish them for that, right? I mean, you can't take your foot off the gas.
Exactly.
I mean, when
We need to start doing our bingo selections for when Arteta's going to make substitutions.
I mean,
60th, 70th minute, 90th minute.
You can't even bet 70 minutes because they don't take bets on that.
92 minutes. First substitution.
With 10 seconds to go.
Okay, the guy slips. You have to get the ball. Come on, Erdegar. Let's go. Come on, push it upfield. Why does it? He doesn't want to push it upfield. Ugh. Get over there, Aubameyang.
Oh, yeah.
It's got it.
He
puts his hands up.
Arsenal need to be more active in their protest against Kroenke's. To be honest, we are being.
Did we do enough in the? Did we do enough in the last one, or what? Do we need to do more than that?
Yeah, exactly. And it's literally from straight after in the aftermath of that first one, the second one has already been in place and it's ready to go. He's just hoping the same people and more can turn up on Thursday. Because there are some people that are thinking it's a bit. Oh, I don't know. It's a semi-final second leg. It's a bit of a. It's the foot off the gas. Then it's not. You're just asking for this continue then.
Do we have a free kick taker who can put the ball?
We have a few free kick takers, but will they do a good job? I don't know.
No, William's actually been pretty
straight against the blimmin' wall.
William actually has been pretty good with his free kicks. Wow, do it again. Why doesn't he take it the second time? Right? I mean, he doesn't look good on the first one. Just take it again. All right, now we have to reset. That was just give the ball back to them kind of a pass, wasn't it? I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna kick it back to them. This isn't that kind of a game. I don't like this. A late corner, a team who hasn't really threatened you that much.
Yeah, scored just before half time.
That's a sum up last season, that will.
It's all right. It's gone over.
Yeah.
Now, Steve Bruce, does he have a broken nose, or is that a broken nose? Am I being mean, or?
No.
I'm sure he broke it quite a few times playing for Man United. Good player in his day, though. I'll give him that.
Oh dear.
And to be fair to him, he's done a good job as manager at some clubs.
I think he's just come to it. Like all managers have that cycle, and I think he's come to the end of it, really, hasn't he? I'll be surprised if and when he does leave or get sacked by Newcastle, if we ever see him again in the Premier League.
What is he saying? He doesn't hit him in the back? I mean, come on. If he doesn't touch him, I think Aubameyang gets the ball. A little nudge there.
Looks like Steve Bruce sort of falls into that thing like Mark Hughes and Tony Pulis. All right, Big Sam's still there, but Sam would just
about, yeah.
Yeah.
William, just put the ball. I don't know what he's going to do, but just put the ball in the box, please. No short kicks.
I think even when West Brom get relegated this season, he won't stay. He'll leave, and then you won't see him again.
I don't know. Neil Warnock just seems to keep turning up, doesn't he?
Yeah, I thought he'd retired, and suddenly he's back at where is it now? Middlesbrough, isn't it? Yeah.
Middlesbrough, yeah.
I'm retiring. 2 months later, I'm back. Oh, days.
Yeah, I think those managers, their days are sort of coming to an end now, aren't they?
Somehow I've got 2 minutes injury time. Okay.
That's it. Right, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries, mate. See you in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, Steve in the chat saying needs more than one goal. It looks like the gunners have gone to sleep. Snooze button. Fucking hell.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. I just feel like we just don't want to keep the pedal down and go. I mean, get that first goal, and then you like you said, fall asleep and let the other team back into the game where they feel like they have a chance. No chances. No chances. You know? No second chances.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear, but we're at half time. We are 1-0 up from on any goal. And you know what? Not really been tested defensively, have we? Really?
And that one shot that Ryan had to push over was the closest I think they came to putting much of a threat together. And that's the problem, though, right? I mean, that's when you have to take advantage of those times and punish them. So, okay, so it's a draw here. I'd missed that. It's 1-1 in the 87th minute.
Who are they playing today?
Everton.
We'll still stay third anyway because I thought, what's the name? Goal difference and all that. But even that, we'll be a point or two ahead of them anyway. I think.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
I think so. I'll double check. Let me have a look. I'm just going to have a look now. One sec. Bear with me. Right, let's have a look. Table. Yeah, we're 3 points ahead of them on level on points. I mean, level on points, level on games. Sorry, 21 games played each between us and United in fourth, and we're 3 points ahead of them.
Okay, so
it'd be
we need
4
at least
points.
the worst case. Okay,
3-4 points. Yeah, worst case scenario. It's effectively ours to lose in that sense. If that makes sense.
Mm.
And the Main United are drawing. Again, it's only half time in the Main United women's game against Bristol City Women. But it is 0-0 there. That's at half time. So, all good. So far, I'm first to win. Yeah. 85th minute.
89th minute here. Is this a throw in right at the corner?
Good on them. Big up to Taby's in the chat as well. Hope you're okay, mate. Oh dear. Yeah, and we've gone from 11th to 9th. Yay, heavy heights.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I mean, it's one. I mean, I'm reading some of the chat. The ownership needs to be dedicated to the team. It doesn't necessarily matter if it's where they come from, because they need to be dedicated to the team, and they need to be able to show that they're going to be dedicated to the team, right? I mean, I find it hard to believe an owner of a team could basically spend most of their time, at least during the season, outside the country. Or when like, think about it. If you need to, you're doing a lot of business, basically, midsummer or whatever. You probably need all your ownership to be there. Kind of working through that part, and then maybe during the season they're away and stuff, and but absent owners, you can tell, because it trickles down, right? The board doesn't believe in it. I mean, the board doesn't have any direction. And that's been the problem, right? The board hasn't really had the direction of the team in mind, or else things would have been, things would have changed quicker, right? They don't have the control to do that, because the ownership isn't giving them the power, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is the board really looking at Arsenal going, you know what, Arteta can become coach and manager, and we won't take a dip in form in both situations? I mean, he's stretched too thin. He can't do both. Not right now. Not in a rebuild. Not with a team with players that half are deadwood and half are not ready, and some need to go. Contracts ending, all that kind of stuff. He can't do all of that stuff. Just it's.
And now again, with Sky now showing some footage of what you saw earlier, Gary.
Yeah.
I mean, it was quite scary, actually. We heard the noise, as you said, and I moved up towards the back of the stand, and within seconds they were congregating down in front of all the Sky pundits, and as you said, Roy Keane was there.
Yeah, not all of them. There's a lot of people outside. Not all of them went in. A handful, by the looks of it, went in.
Well, more than a handful. I mean, it had to be at least
compared to what was outside.
Yeah. I mean, it had to be at least 100 people on that field. I mean, because at one point, if they panned back, you would see a lot more. But just in the frame, you saw, it looked like 20 to 30 people. So this one looks like it could be over. There's an injury in the box. 93rd minute.
So in that case, I don't know. Shadows is in the chat saying, "Come on, United fans, postpone the game. I sadly have to miss it." Don't think it'll get that far. Sky won't allow it to get that far.
Yeah, I think they were showing the buses either taking off from the hotels or whatever. So
yeah, apparently the fans are now outside where the team buses arrive. The fans are now barricaded that area basically so they can't get in. Apparently. There you go. Why not says Jordan and Paris are both English. Both ran Crystal Palace like shit. Like the owners of AFC, the owners Arsenal FC have using it as a piggy bank. Simon Jordan run Palace into administration. That's the truth as well.
Well, no, I think Arsenal actually scored in the last extra time.
I think we scored.
Yeah, says Everton 1, Arsenal 2. I missed it. I didn't even. I was looking, and I saw a player laying in the box. I don't know. I thought she was hurt. Maybe she was just happy. But she was.
I'm literally just whilst this is all going. I put because Richard's covering both games because both kicked off around the same time, didn't, or one kicked off slightly earlier than the other and all that, but it collided. But yeah, literally, his chats is going a bit mental now. Like get in there, Kim, Whoopi, and he's now changing the scoreline to 2-1 by the looks of it. So yeah, thank God for that. So yeah, it's in our hands again. Yeah,
and this is the thing. So Everton scores the goal. It's 1-0. Like I said, 2 minutes left in the match. And Arsenal's on the front foot, going to attack, and eventually you blow the door down, right? So. That's what they did, and Arsenal should have been doing that today. Aubameyang, I don't know. He needs to show me more. I mean, show me more.
Yeah, he's been very, very quiet today so far in his first half for the men's side of it, anyway.
Yeah, and I mean,
to be fair, lots of Martinelli and Odegaard and all the players in around him, they're trying to do their bit to set him up. But nothing to prevail so far.
And the fact that he can't hold up makes it a little difficult, I think, right? I mean, that's why Lacazette, I think, is able to get more goals, at least the way we play. It's because he can also hold the ball up some. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to step away for a second just to make sure I'm all sorted in my house and I don't have any responsibilities.
Yeah, no worries.
So I will be right back.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Oh dear. Me as well. Let's see one. Dave saying Martinelli should start against Villarreal. I mean, he should, but would he? Probably not. But yeah, he should definitely start against Villarreal. For me, my 11 as it stands, permitting obviously injuries or whatever happens between now and then, would be Matt Ryan in goal, back four of. I'm trying to think now. Left back, I'd have Cedric. If T's not available, I'd have Cedric. If T is available, then I'd have Cedric at right back, Tierney at left back, and defensive pairing of we've got today Gabriel and David Luiz. midfield of Granit and Thomas Partey. I think now. And then the attacking side of it, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Saka, Pepe, and then Martinelli down the middle. But we know Aubameyang's going to start, so what's the score? In the men's game, obviously it's half-time, it's 1-0 Arsenal, and then he was going to the 5th minute. In the Arsenal women's game, it's Arsenal women's 2. But it's full-time as well, so it's finished 2-1 to the Arsenal ladies. But the men's game is still 1-0. Is it? The second half's not kicked off yet on my end. Oh dear. By the way, guys, if you're not following me already over on Twitter and Instagram, do go and do that now, because there's a big announcements coming out later this evening. A big announcement for upcoming stuff that's coming up on this channel and other channels. And yeah, around 7 o'clock UK time today or tonight, that will be all. If it will become clear, and you'll understand why it's being kept so secret and so tight-lipped, basically. Yeah. So again, go and follow me on there for that. So you get to hear an announcement firsthand and get spreading the word. And as soon as we do make the announcement, spread the word to as many people as possible. Get some new faces on the channels as well. Because you ain't going to want to miss it, put it that way. It's going to be something. It's something different, also related, but something different, and you're all gonna love it. I think, anyway. Again, I can't tell you because we're still. We've all put it. It's all been put in place that we announced it literally at a set time, so I can't say nothing much on it at all. Bar that, you need to tune it. You need to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. not quite, Stefan. Not quite. Not going down that route. But yeah, it's big. Tahim saying, Ryan, this must be the worst era of football with all the crap that's going on. I mean, in our living time, my lifetime, actually, from when I was born and all that, I get what you're saying in that sense, but obviously for the older people older than me and all that, they'll be like, oh, hang on, we went through the 60s and 70s and all the hooligans and shit football and all that, but compared to what it is now. But yeah. Yes, okay, cool. If you send me if you send him my way, I can sort that out, Gary Bowney. I think it's a good show. You want more? Yeah. We want more new phases and new subs and viewers and all that, but not in that way. Come on, Stefan. Oh dear, got to laugh.
So there was a second breach to the stadium.
The second one, bloody hell.
Yeah, they didn't get to the field, but they were in the stands, screaming Blazers out.
Idiots, a lot of them. Players are coming out of my screen, by the way.
Yeah, they started over here. Martinelli just saved a goal kick and kicked it out for a throw-in. on a long pass. Hopefully that means we're coming out with a little bit more energy here.
There's no subs being made, no.
There's no what? No subs.
No.
I mean, I don't expect it. We should be really surprised if it happens before 70 minutes.
No, but he's still taking a big risk with Granite being on a booking still, like he did the other day.
Oh man, these fans are jumping on. You know how they have the stuff on over the seats? The kids are jumping on that, or should I say, people are jumping on that. Oh, there's a lot more fans coming in.
Is it?
How are they letting them? How they?
They're forcing their way in by numbers because people, obviously, the staff there obviously prepared for this, but they didn't prepare enough staff.
No, but I mean,
the staff itself, like the stewards and all that are there, were completely outnumbered. But I don't know how they got themselves in.
That's what I mean. Like, shouldn't they? They're playing with some of the balls, so that they were all ready to go. Now the ushers are trying to get them off the field again. I mean, just officials go get a bus and have these guys go straight from the field to right on the bus and take him away. Man, this is trespassing right now. Yeah, I mean, it's an hour from the game, and he still can't keep the fans out.
No.
I mean, it's the second time. And, like, there's risk now because if they're jumping on that, the seat coverings, and these are little kids doing it. The guy who threw the phone tripod is back in again. You can yeah, this is secure. This is a
security risk.
Yeah, it's not security. It's even these guys get hurt. What do you? I mean, they're gonna want to sue you, kind of thing, because you can see the seats underneath him as he's standing on the seat coverings. Come on, Arsenal, let's get this game. Let's get another goal or two. Come on. Now they're going back out again.
The thing is, probably these fans will probably attend that again as the players come out though as well, and try and stop the game going ahead of time. So
yeah. Well, we know that guy's gonna get fined, if not arrested. He's a really popular guy, and now they're standing in the entrance to the seats, and now they're screaming at whoever. We've got beers. Is it legal to walk around with beers?
Not in the actual seating area, no.
Yeah, they've got beverages in their hand. So, yeah, I will probably be. I mean, if this game ends on time, it'll be okay. But I might have to leave just towards the end here.
Yeah,
my daughter. Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, my leg. We are allowing Newcastle to have a lot of the ball so far in the second half.
Yeah. Long pass. Oh. If Aubameyang would have went behind, he might have been able to. Oh, so he came down to get whatever his stuff was. That's really nice. Oh, his shoe. He lost his shoe, so he came back to get his shoe. What the world is going on? You're trespassing, and you're letting kids come. You're letting the guy come back in to get his shoe. This doesn't look good. Louise has got looks like a hamstring.
Oh god, we've got Mario on the bench. Not too bad. This is not. We've probably been holding on. That's the thing, actually. I think Murray is on the bench though.
And he heard it just taking a pass forward. Yeah, that's a. Well, now what is Luis? He was injured with a knee.
Yeah, he's pulled something. Yeah, I just seen him pull something. It must be
So
the
he
collision.
Yeah, it must be. Was it? You think that you think the defender, the player, got to him?
I think there's a slight collision, yeah, because the way because from my footage, what I'm seeing here, as you clears the ball, there's not like a massive like fuck off sort of tackle.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like coming together. He sort of pulled up afterwards.
Mm.
Well, apparently Chambers is coming on. Oh God.
So wait, how does that work? Chambers comes in for Luis. What does that mean? We're changing our formation. Is he okay playing center back?
Yeah, because when we even though we bought him as a right back, he was converted into a centre back under Wenger, so he can play there. But
So
obviously,
then
I don't know.
So this is why don't you just put Marie in? Because I mean, if you're gonna experiment with your two better center backs that you have on the bench.
Yeah.
I mean, put Marie in. Why? Now you've got a little bit of experience playing with Gabriel, because all you're doing, I mean, is Chambers going to command as much respect from Gabriel like Luis he gets from Luis? I don't think so.
Exactly. And also, how much English has Gabriel learnt for there to be no communication problems as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there.
Still haven't got him out of the stadium.
Still in there, bloody hell. Would have thought as well. You'd think they want all eyes on it. They want all the eyes on them. Yeah. Why not do what they did before kickoff when obviously that's the Sky Go Live and all that, doing their broadcasting, all at half time, things like that, when there's cameras actually on them.
Questions seriously must be asked as to why this has been allowed to happen at the biggest football stadium, club stadium in England. It is quite remarkable. And once the fans have got in,
Man, they are just getting too much time on the ball. They're putting too much pressure on the back line, and they're getting shots off from distance. I mean, that was a really, really good cross. I mean, it was cleared well, but still. Why are they letting them get walked down? So this is the part. So how in the world are you going to secure the stadium if you can't secure it now?
That's what I'm saying. Literally, if they've had to break their way into it, if it's not an inside job and they've broke their way into the stadium, however they've done it, that thing's going to be damaged. There's no way they can fix it in time before kickoff. Especially if these fans keep breaking in for that same spot every time.
Oh man, almost fell to Aubameyang. A little deflection there.
I'm about to see it now. I'm about 30 seconds away from you, so I'm about to see this.
We got to keep putting pressure on their back line, on their defense. Come on.
Oh, so they're meant to come out and warm up. Oh, yeah, because they're kicking off soon, aren't they? About half, about an hour. Yeah. They're due to come out and warm up, aren't they? Yes.
Well, and they can't do that. And they can't do that now.
Yeah, because they kick off at half full.
Did Xhaka really try to get a yellow?
Seriously, is he going to do that to piss me off?
And then he's smiling. I don't. This is you know what? I'm sorry, but that's just no, dude. You can see the ushers trying to really now force them back up.
Yeah, so
should have been doing that earlier. Now they're forcibly trying to push them back up into the stands.
everyone now, and my Twitter's now going mental, saying Arteta needs to get his head at his ass and get Xhaka off because of that.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, I mean, he's on a yell and he sticks his elbow. It looks like he sticks his elbow out. I know
that was deliberate as well.
I know he's trying. Yeah.
He's lucky. If he makes contact with the guy's face,
and then he's going to tell you I was about to sub him out, but I just didn't.
No, that pissed me off. That actually, when he said that after the game, that actually pissed me off. I was like, I was about to sub him and wanted something at half time. Then, oh yeah, I was about to sub him, but then that happened. Like, well, if he actually got sooner, that would never have happened.
Yeah, they're still standing on these seat covers. That's just an accident waiting to happen. I mean, a really bad one. I mean,
Yeah, so yeah, players will be due out in the next 10-15 minutes to start doing their warm ups and all that.
And there's no way they're not going to be able to. I mean, they're dead.
So the game could be getting called off or delayed until later this evening. It may have to be like that then. If they want this game to go ahead.
And the same guy who threw the tripod is there talking to the ushers. What is he talking about? He's lucky he's not arrested. I mean, he damaged public. He damaged some property there. Oh, well, it's nice, right? Some of them have their masks on, you know.
Oh yeah, only some of them. Only a selected few. All the others are like fuck it or fuck the system.
Yeah. Do we not like? Can the players not understand the flight of the ball when it comes off the foot?
I know.
I just don't get it. Sometimes you see them like the ball comes off the foot, and you're like, all right, that one looks long, and they just jump anyways. It's like. When Ryan has the ball at his feet, I feel comfortable, no matter how close or far away from the goal it is. It's just there's another person down. Bamian got hit in the head. So I don't understand. So you knew there was going to be a protest. So you're saying you don't have the necessary services there for a protest outside the building that would control the people on, not only control them from getting in, but just like, if they did something wrong outside, you're going to arrest them, right?
That should be the case, yeah. So
I understand they keep saying they don't have the necessary people, but they knew a protest was coming. At the least, they should have been preparing for one because they said they were, and half an hour before it was half an hour
into the game,
into this game when they had fans there, out there, congregating. So at that point, you're saying you can't get the necessary people out there. Look at that! I like when we put that pressure on that back line. All they do is kick it out of bounds. Come on, keep putting the pressure on them. Oh my gosh, who made that mistake? Is that Chambers? I think it is. And then he comes behind. Does he get called for it? Nope. I'll take it. Oh, we just cannot. Oh, and then they're probably going, wait, you can take down our man, but when we bump them, I know how they feel because it feels like it happens to us all the time. I think Chambers, does he clip him? Does he get the ball? Nope, he doesn't. That guy just goes down easy. Come on. It should have been. That's a yellow right there because he's trying to get the call.
Vaden's that's an inside job twice.
Yeah.
So
Now they're back on the field again, right? Is this back on the field? Oh, no, was that a replay? Maybe it's a replay because that I could be.
Don't surprise me.
I'm hoping it's a replay because if it's not, then yeah, you guys didn't learn the first time or earlier today. Yeah, that's what it says up there. Arsenal need to score because we need to score. Come on, go forward. Keep showing the guy who's got the say no to crack. Look, you know, I don't know if you know what that phrase means. Martinelli. Does it go off of them? Yes, it does. Nope. Yeah, it goes off of them. Good job, Martinelli. Keep that in. Now they're going back out again. Ay. This is ridiculous.
See you in half an hour.
Come on, let's go. And he slips. Come on, Aubameyang. Oh, we get a free kick from just outside the box. Oh, a yellow. That guy, Fernandez, didn't he get... He must have got a call for the foul. Oh, he was begging for a foul. Oh, he just steps on. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand that yellow. It's just two players going for the ball. I know he... Oh, okay. I can see that. Sometimes sometimes I understand if you get stepped on, but yeah, that one looked like he did that on purpose. The police are finally there.
So it took him an hour and a half.
Erdegaard gets a cross in. Got a header on it.
Yeah, I'd get Aubameyang off. 61 minutes, he ain't done nothing in this game, to be honest. If we've been brutally honest, he hasn't really pulled up any trees today.
No.
Get him off.
Yeah,
Put Martinelli down the middle and put a Pepe. I think Pepe's on the bench, isn't he? I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
They get Pepe on there, yeah. Or Saka, one of the two.
Yeah, give them. I mean, I would like to see Pepe and Pepe. Yeah, give Pepe. Yeah, Pepe and Martinelli would be nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they can interchange as well. That was a sub to be made. They can both interchange between the middle and the wing.
I don't know if they're just saying here that some people were inside one of the locker rooms. So yeah, this game isn't going on time.
And the fact that staff have allowed it to go into the tunnel to get to the actual dressing room, changing rooms, they call them.
Yeah.
Why Not Love Football is saying Ryan a quid first sub at the 75th minute.
Yeah. It's kind of like he's waiting for the other team to do something to force his hand, and it's like, no, just make the sub. It's like he's almost like if they score, then he'll make a sub, and it's like, no, let's not go there.
Yeah.
Let's just stop them from scoring and get this win.
And if you're wrong, you have to then literally super chat it over the winning to my end. Never, if you're right, we'll sort something out. Send it back your way. Oh dear. Incentives, yay. But it has to be dead on 75th for you to win.
Yeah, when Ryan goes up for a ball, it's his ball.
Yeah, raising the chat. He's saying he's confirmed what you just said about the dressing room situation. Sure, the game's got to be cancelled now. Well, they've got to disinfect it now.
Yeah, they're disinfected, but they also have to secure it to make sure those idiots aren't still in there, hiding out who knows where, and in a big stadium with less security than usual.
So if anything, that game's going to be, as you said, as Ray says in the chat, probably cancelled now and literally have to be played again later on in the week. If they can't force it through tonight, they'll have to do it later on in the week. Sorry.
Come on, Aubameyang, you're gonna have to stay up. Can we get that cross in?
2-0. Come on, boys.
There
Come
you
on.
go.
Where's this been for the last 2 weeks?
That was splendid. That was nice because he fell down. I'm like, come on, get back up. And he gets back up. I'm like, look at that cross. Oh, don't show me anything that I don't want to see. There's no way. Let's see. He goes through. He falls down. I'm like, oh, get up, get up, get up, get up. Is he onside? And the cross comes in, and they can't get there. Who is that? Who puts the cross in? It's got to be Chambers.
Right?
Oh, is it Martinelli? Oh, yes, yeah, he's on the left side. Yep. It's on the left.
Oh,
nice.
See, guys. I slagged him off 5 minutes ago. I say he's got to go off. He's done nothing, and he goes and scores a goal.
Well, he might know that as well, though. He might be that might actually be the plan. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to have to make a play because he looked more energetic. Like, I have to get something done here. You know, he takes the ball up the middle, loses it. We maintain control, and then eventually get the ball out for a cross. He should come off now. This is the thing, right? Now this is when you make a sub. Your striker gets a goal. He finally shows something. You pull him, you rest him, and then he should be starting next week. Right? On Thursday, he should be starting. Regardless of whatever formation you're going to go into, he's got to start, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so get him off. You already lost Luis. Is it going to bounce for a corner? All right. There we go.
But you know what? With all that, there's a good pass from Odegaard actually to Martinelli in the first to build up in the build-up. But now they're not here yet. It doesn't look like they're going to be coming. So they're here in spirit. We'll start with a bit of Melvin. One day he'll be back.
Well, you know what he did say? He has family coming, and you know what?
Yeah, he had a party, Zoom party. Or something,
oh. That was a cross that I don't know if it would have trickled in, but it was close. It went behind.
Oh, look at that! Joe, you got some food. You got some food on your chest, mate. Maybe
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, smash them, absolutely obliterate that like button as much as you can. And yeah, share the content and share the streaming end as well. Ooh.
Yeah. See, Ravenite, he's talking about Ryan. I mean, when that ball's in the air, he goes and gets it.
Yeah.
No question about it. It's no like hesitating. There's no like, let me just wait a second. Should I go? Should I not? No, he just goes and gets it. And, and usually he's going to get it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't know how. I understand. How is Ryan? How do we just get Ryan? Because he looks like, and why is he not available when we let Emmy go?
Joel Glazer has joined us apparently in the chat.
Hello, Joel. How you doing? 10-year contract, right?
Yeah. I'm giving him for the 10-year contract now. Silly Manx is called him. Said that protesting it last long. Now. You don't want them cancelling the game because that costs you money. Russ is saying you need to play some Tom Jones music over Joel's clip. Oh dear.
So if Chambers can play center back, then what? I guess he's been playing. He's been playing on the right, hasn't he? Nice interception there, Gabriel. Come on, Aubameyang. Let's start this. Push it out there. Let's push it out there. Nice. He cannot make a long pass without falling down. That's so funny. Hector tries to put a shot on, but it is well wide and high. Oh, it's a corner, even better.
Mm.
I did not. I thought he missed it that bad, but no, it's like a corner. See, that's something that Aubameyang hasn't been doing, right? He hasn't been putting himself in a situation where he can help, help with the attack, and he just did that. So it is in there. We're not going to see it for 90 minutes. We're not going to see it for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Jonathan in the chat, I have no idea where was this football on Thursday. I have no idea. Hopefully they'll let we'll see it next Thursday.
Oh, we are just nice. Oh, we are putting pressure on them, and I like it. I mean, Jacques' shot was a little bit off, but that was. I'll take it.
Joe Linton, did he come on? Has he done? Oh, he's gone off. Sorry, I didn't know he was on. 20 minutes to go, and we're 2-0 up. Yay!
Yeah.
Ball in. Oh. Yeah, I swear, if we get words out. If this don't turn up on Thursday and put the performance in on Thursday that we're seeing right now, I'm gonna kill them.
Well, that's the thing. This is the way we play. Thursday, that's not the way we play. So of course, it's not going to look like the way we are playing for the whole season. We haven't been playing like that. So you put in. I mean, nothing about that on Thursday. Like even if you had put Eddie up top because he was the healthiest one. At least that's the structure that you play. And if Eddie doesn't look good, then you can sub him out and give Aubameyang some time, right? Or Martinelli. But having Millsworth Rowe up top there, and you've never actually played in that. He's never played in that position in a while, right? I mean, come on. I mean, you're putting a little handcuffing your team. Nice to Martinelli to get a goal. I mean, nice to Martinelli to get a goal just in the, not off of a deflection or anything, just like with an assist behind it. Yeah. Nice. Look at that. Who's that? Into Ceballos and. Why doesn't Xhaka want to just pass the ball on the outside? See, they just let Gabriel move up the field. I'm like, take it. So William comes inside. Oh, not a good pass. It gets intercepted. And
I actually thought you was about to say William scored.
No, he was he was attacking, and then he tried to force it in there. I mean, get it intercepted. Chambers comes in with a nice header to clear it.
We've got people in the chat saying obviously that Newcastle, we're only playing Newcastle, but yeah, we're only playing Newcastle. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, in the last few weeks, they've hit form. They've actually hit form and been playing decent. Oh, Joe Willock's a difference, but still.
But this is the way we want to play. So regardless of who we're playing, it should look like this. Last Thursday did not look like the way we play at all. So how in the world you can't analyze that and go, you know what, we were playing our game and we had a really bad day. No, that's not the case. We're playing something new we've never played before, and it looked bad because it's the first time we've seen it. I mean, team did not look comfortable doing it. I mean, this is the way we play, right? I mean, no matter who you put in there, they know how to play this style with this formation and with these responsibilities, right? Everybody knows their role when you play this way. Oh, not a good pass there, Herdiger. All right.
Brownie point having a little niggle apparently at Newcastle defence. People on about Martinelli's cross. It was a good cross. Don't even say it wasn't a good cross because it was a good cross. But I get what you're saying. He should never have been given so much room.
Well, you know what? You can say that, but we do that all the time now. You know, so it will happen if you. But it happens because of the pressure we're putting on them. Right? The ball's in the middle of the field. It pops out wide. Yes, it's not what you expect from a Premier League team, but this is what happens when you keep putting too much pressure on them. Eventually, you're going to get these openings, right? And they look easy, but I don't think it's from everything that happened right before it. I mean, there was a lot. We were putting a lot of pressure on them. You're going to give us a little bit of credit for that, not the defense as well. I mean, I think we put more pressure on them, and that's why it looked so easy than it was that they kind of just failed. They've been holding us. They've been on us all day. You know.
If anything, we dragged in that gameplay. We dragged the defenders in as one, and just there's a bit of space, and we just used it to our advantage.
Yeah.
For once.
And like you said, the ball was on the inside of in the middle of the pitch, and that's why it looks like that. You're going to give him that space anyways, right? And the ball's on the inside. I mean, they closed it down pretty well, and it just popped out to that's like that's how Villarreal scored on us, right? A guy splits two defenders, the ball pops out, and in a regular play, 9 times out of 10, that ball doesn't get squeaked through the two defenders, and goes out either for a corner or we take possession, right?
Yeah.
So Pepe comes in. That means Martinelli goes up top, right?
Is Aubameyang going off? Is there?
Yeah.
Then
Pepe's on the left. So
I say Pepe on the left, Martinelli down the middle, and that's to start with. Oh. Still fans there, by the way.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, this game, like you said, gets canceled. But I mean, is it okay? Is it okay to just have a late game? I mean, who cares? I mean, I know the TV dollars don't like it, but they need. I mean, I don't think these teams want to have to come back and play this thing. Right? You rather slow it down for a couple hours than have to come back a couple days from now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Actually, just think about it. They can't even play it midweek because obviously Man United are playing on Thursday, aren't they? So they'd have to play it either tonight or literally tomorrow.
Or next midweek, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no games in the midweek. So
after this week, no, because after this.
See, the thing is that United should get fined for this, right? I mean, they should have had better security. And people shouldn't be able to breach the inside of a stadium regardless of whether you knew about it or not.
Well, they've now announced the teams as well on my end anyway. What time is it? Yeah, like 10 minutes late they've announced it. But if they cancel, if another breach happens in the next hour.
Yeah. Well, they have to make sure it's secure, right? Even if I mean, you got your commentators sitting there going, you know what? I've got fans all over the place. So how in the world am I supposed to feel comfortable about this? Close it back. See, we're putting a lot of pressure on them, and this is what we need. Keep putting pressure on them. There you go. I mean, I like putting that press on from the front instead of waiting for them to attack us on the back. Yeah. Nice. Oh, I hate when the players go down and grab the ball. I mean, that's it.
I think there's at least one more goal in this. I think.
One more what?
I think we'll get one more.
Yeah,
goal in this
but it's scary because it almost looked like it was going to go the other way. If you watch this series of plays coming up here, oh my God! Nobody's off. He's not offsides. And Chambers, I don't know what he was doing. Just kicked that thing out of bounds. I don't know. I don't know why he's going back trying to kick it off the offensive player. It could go into the goal. Just clear it out. As I tell my daughter when she's playing, you know what? Guess what? The other team, in the history of soccer, a goal has never been scored from out of bounds. It's just not. You can't do it. It can't happen unless. Have you ever heard of a goal getting scored when the ball's out of bounds?
Not from the foot, no.
It's not possible. Ball has to be in the field of play for it to be scored. So as a defender, get it out. All else fails, get it out. You reset and come back and play. You try again. You all right?
So
You're putting the pressure on them. Come on. See, I like this style of play here, where we just continually there's somebody running at the ball. There's somebody running at the ball at all times, guess what? They just give the ball right back to us.
How many times does Matt Ryan have to tell his defenders to push up the pitch there?
They just showed Willock in the stands, yawning. I mean, it's crazy to think, you got him playing. He's got more goals than any of our midfielders. And you're like, you know what? And he's played like head up, It's like, this is the thing. It's like, if you don't put players in positions to succeed, they fail. And then somebody else gives them a chance and they look all right. I mean, can he not play with Partey, right? Can he not, because is that where he would play? Or would he play, up on the wings? Because Nelson would play up on the wings, right?
Yeah, he would, yeah.
So Willock would play where El Neni is playing, right?
Yeah.
So I don't get that. So why wouldn't you want to? I mean, you've got El Neni, you've got Ceballos, and you're telling me you cannot find games for Willock to play?
Kickoff's been delayed for the next game.
Definitely. They have to secure that building, and like you said, they have to clean it now. The teams hadn't even got off the bus yet. I mean, like you said. I mean, yeah.
Welcome to England.
Yeah, I guess. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! Oh God! Erdigo tackled William for some reason.
Oh my God!
You can see William going up the field. All of a sudden, Erdigo comes in and it's like, "What are you doing?" And now they've got the ball back. Oh my gosh! Erdigo. I don't know what that was all about. Just get out of his way. And he boots it over like Partey. Oh man. Well, I'll take a 2-0. 2-0 lead and finish this off. 7 minutes. So we should have the rest of our subs coming in, right? Oh, I see Partey. Is that Partey coming in?
Left, yeah.
I think Partey's coming in.
Okay.
So I'm glad to see that, because that Erdiger off. See, I don't get that. Those two players should be playing together. Those are the two that I want. You know what I mean? Like, if you bring in Partey on, then he should him playing with Erdiger is kind of what I want, right? So that who's going to take over the central, that position there, right? Who plays in the middle now? So, you know what I mean? Like,
Newcastle.
Yeah, you take off Erdiger. Who plays in that number 9 position?
This is asking William to move in now and do that. I don't know.
It looks like we changed our formation. You got William, you got Martinelli, and you've got Pepe on. And then May Williams playing in the middle. Come on, Pepe. He tried. Would have liked him to just pass that sooner, even if nobody was there, because he just basically went out of room anyways.
John in the chat saying he's hearing that the kickoff of the United game is going to be moved to 6 p.m. Was to make it an hour and a half later than scheduled.
Yeah, well, they've breached it for an hour and a half, so it kind of makes sense. Whatever they were supposed to do an hour and a half ago, just not happening. So no, it's really hard to tell how we're playing because let's see, William out on the right, Pepe on the left, but he's way back. I don't understand why he's so far back.
John in the chat saying 8 p.m. He's hearing. Jesus Christ.
What time was this supposed to start?
4:30 kickoff.
Okay.
Originally.
No, 5. You said 5 o'clock initially. That seems really ambitious there.
Yeah. No, someone was saying in the chat they've heard 6. Someone else, John's saying he's heard. John, the other night saying he's heard 8 o'clock.
Go, El Nenny. Go, El Nenny. Get it out there. Get that cross in. Why extra touch? And he just. It was Ceballos. I think it was Ceballos. All these extra touches, and then he tries to pass it through 4 people. And just guess what? It did not work. It's hard to tell who's playing, what kind of formation we're in. And it looks like it. I mean, you got El Nenny running up the middle. He looked really good. He just. I keep showing Jacques. I'm not sure why.
Well, he survived, doesn't he, as well? He obviously can't get taken off now unless he gets concussed.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't understand. See that, and that's the leadership that he lacks. Is that discipline there that you want? That's the part of the leadership that he's lacking. Is the discipline part. If he's supposed to be such a leader, then you can't be putting yourself in that situation.
No.
I mean, not in a team that is fragile as it is. It needs really good leadership, and if you're supposedly a leader, you're gonna have to play a lot, but show a lot more. Be a mentor to the team, especially the youngsters. Go. Oh, man. See, somebody attack the ball. Look at that every time you know what? Why not play with Ryan? I mean, I know it's Newcastle, but he just commands his box.
Yeah.
The ball is in the air. It's his ball, no matter what. I mean, he's shown it.
Is that none of this? I'm half-hearted going to come out and then panic at the last second and go back into goal and make a mistake. He commits to it.
It says 11:30, which would be scheduled for 4:30. It's scheduled for 4:30. Will be delayed. It doesn't say when.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think with the TVs you got to do this thing a little bit better. They just got lucky with that. Pepe almost could have had a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Yeah. And I don't understand, like when Leno looks at Ryan in goal, does he not see a difference?
We hope so anyway, but
like in the air, he's got to see a difference in the air. Ball's in the air, it looks so different when a goalkeeper comes out, right?
Yeah.
And I think the reason why it looks easy is because he comes out early. He doesn't wait.
We just look again. It's his third game now he's played, but every time the defense looks more comfortable with him in goal.
Yep.
Well, he's minutes away. I don't want to jinx, but he's minutes away. So from something he hasn't.
Oh, it's got to be a yellow. That's a red. He's gone.
Who is Xhaka?
No, Fernandez. Is it Fernandez? I don't know who that is.
Well, Newcastle player. As long as it's an Arsenal player, I'm happy.
But it's on Erdegaard. That's the problem. I don't like it when we foul our players. Oh, he's hurt.
I thought Odegaard had gone off.
Oh no, sorry, Martinelli. Even worse for me.
I was going to say. He's actually worse. Especially if it's a bad injury.
It's worse because of the future, not because of this season. He doesn't need any injuries.
Oh, Sarr.
Yeah, he comes in. Yeah, he comes in behind him. There's no way he's getting that ball. I mean, what are you doing? And he clips him on the back heel.
I've just seen it. There's no way he's getting that ball. The straight edge, yeah. Brownie in the chat saying like they partied for Del Boy during the Peckham rise. But obviously, anyone that's a fan of Only Fools and Horses, you'll get that reference, yeah. Oh dear. Bloody hell, fuck's sake. I swear to God, if he's now out for Thursday, I'm not going to be impressed.
I don't think that's a 50-50 challenge. There's no way it's a 50-50 challenge because he's well behind him. It's not even like they're running shoulder to shoulder. He's behind him and has to.
He's behind him. The ball's also been passed off. But by the time he passes the ball away, he's been clipped from behind. Right, the player's made no intention of making the transfer of the ball.
Yeah.
By then.
And Martinelli's still on the field, so hopefully he can move around.
There's only a few minutes left, so probably just try to run it off, won't they? See how we can reassess it at full
Come
time.
on, dude.
Praying it doesn't really.
I'm always hoping that they're just they're just playing around, right? They're just joking. I mean, he doesn't look like it, but I just always hope they are because I don't need him to be injured on that one, especially at this point in the game. Come on, 90 minutes. I mean, come on. Why are you fouling like that? All right, let's push it back. Shocker, pass it backwards. Come on, let's take this clock down. Pass it backwards. There you go. Let's just run out this clock and get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll play back and forth with the center backs. Oh, come on. He's got to make easy passes.
Come on.
All right, got less than a minute to go here.
Yeah.
So I might have to drop off soon. Wait for my family to tell me when to go. Yeah.
Yeah, when it's full time, I'll look that things up and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look forward to Thursday now, at least.
So just a heads up for those. Yeah, before I go, just a heads up for those who want to see who my five was: Ryan, Ceballos, Erdiger, Martinelli, and Aubameyang. So, and I think they looked good today.
Yeah.
So,
it gives us hope. They're giving us hope for Thursday as well. Yeah. The way they played in that sense, I mean, they've managed the game and they've not allowed Newcastle to get in the game or be involved.
No, exactly. They look, defensively, offensively, we had control of this game, and we should be able to have control of the game on Thursday if we play our style. I mean, yes, they were pressuring us, but I think that's more because we had no attack at all to put any kind of pressure on them. So Partey out wide to Martinelli. Okay, he looks. Oh no, sorry, that's Xhaka. Martinelli's playing up top. He's running gingerly. All right, so this thing should be over in 10 seconds here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good game.
Yep.
Good game. This is where we wanted it to. Where we wanted it to look. Not too much. Everybody had a good game. Would like to have seen more from Aubameyang, but if this is just to get his feet wet and to get him, because if you think about it, the way he played towards the end of his time on the field, that's the way we need to start it, right? So that's always going to be there. I mean, that kind of a play where the cross comes in and there's no time for the defense to sit on it. I mean, that's what we want. We got to catch. I mean, that's how you score, right? The defense doesn't have enough time to set up.
Yeah, I mean, with that, we obviously if you're with a busy
Whistle should
schedule,
be blown now.
I
Yeah,
should
go.
get myself something to eat as well and
All
catch
right.
up on all this drama that's going off. But yeah,
All
Gary, where can people find you?
You can find me on DWTT on YouTube. Just type in DWTT Arsenal. I should come up first. I should have my 5 out later. I'm going to say tomorrow or late tonight. I might even put out another video because I'm feeling happy. Otherwise, don't waste a tweet on Twitter. You'll find me on Ryan's channel for game days, and then Arsenal Fan Circle a couple days a week. There'll be one on later today, but I might miss that. I have my own soccer match to go to. Daughter's playing, so
Yeah, good luck to her on that as well. But if you're new to the channel, you enjoyed what we've done today, the watch along, and obviously Vas as well. Go and check him out as well. His channel was on the things. I have to go back and find that Arsenal Central on YouTube. Subscribe, smash that like button, share the content around, and we'll see you very, very soon. Again, follow me on my Twitter and Instagram around 6 to 7 o'clock UK time tonight. Announcements will be made about upcoming content, and obviously you'll find us again on Thursday. That's one. Obviously, it's not a top secret. Thursday, 7:30. Me and the guys, all of us, we're going to get a load of us back together for that one. Hopefully, touch wood. And we'll see you then. And until next time, guys, as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.